Urgent, Chiefs Kingdom fan! Look at what just happened! Nobody saw this coming, huh? But first, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because we bring you daily videos with the latest Chiefs Kingdom news. And don't forget to turn on notifications, so you don't miss anything. Reid's 4-word message on Chiefs Worthy needs review. Following arrests happened again, the Kansas City Chiefs did not keep rookie wide receiver Xavier Worthy a secret very long into the 2024 season. Worthy caught 3 passes and had 1 carry in the team's season opener against the Baltimore Ravens, but 2 of his touches went for touchdowns. Quickly, the rest of the league, and more specifically the AFC East, realized their collective mistake in allowing the speedster out of Texas to drop to the then 2-time defending Super Bowl champions. Worthy's star started to shine brighter for the Chiefs, and he found himself being relied upon much more. Rashee Rice went down with a season-ending injury early on, and the need for Worthy's contributions became more apparent. Like all rookies, he had his ups and downs. But as the Chiefs retool for another run to the Super Bowl next season, Andy Reid has made it clear that he sees Worthy expanding his game. At the same time, given the weekend's breaking news, the University of Texas product Worthy has been arrested. In Texas on assault charges, Reid and the Chiefs need to see some other things with clarity, too. We learned Xavier is more than a deep threat. He also has the ability to do that, and we probably could have tapped into that even more, Reid said. I'm not sure we've tapped that out. I think there's more, and that's exciting. I think there's more? Those 4 words resonate on the field, but what about off the field? The aforementioned Rice got in legal trouble in Texas last offseason. Now comes this allegation. The football part of this is easy. What will that Worthy role look like next season? Despite all of Worthy's merits, there is a glaring weakness for this team at the wide receiver position. Travis Kelce led the team in receiving with 823 yards, the lowest total of his career. Worthy had the second most 638, but tight end Noah Gray and aged veteran DeAndre Hopkins finished in third with 437 yards apiece. Evidenced in the Chiefs' Super Bowl LIX loss, the committee experiment has reached the end of the road. The young receiver showed flashes, of course. However, he is not a number 1 receiver just yet. If the Chiefs are looking at an improved roster core next season, Worthy is likely the number 2 or number 3 in that scenario, depending on Rice's progression back into the fold. But that is not a bad thing. As Kansas City evolves, they are likely expecting the same from Worthy along that timeline. Once the Chiefs unlock a new element of their team, perhaps then they will, as Reid puts it, tap into what more Worthy has to offer. And on paper and on the field, Worthy and Rice look like a quality combo. But off the field, the look isn't very quality at all. W.R. Hollywood Brown back in Chiefs red after signing 1-year deal, reports say Kansas City, Mo Dots. Wide receiver Hollywood Brown is returning to the Kansas City Chiefs after signing a 1-year deal worth up to $11 million, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter. Brown did not play his first Chiefs game until Dexter 21 against the Houston Texans due to a shoulder injury which required surgery and placed him on injured reserve. He had 5 receptions for 45 yards in the 27-19 win. Brown only had 5 receptions for 50 yards in 3 games during the Chiefs' playoff run. 0090200 Reid. Moore, the 27-year-old, became a free agent after his 1-year, $7 million deal that he signed in the 2024 offseason came to an end. Prior to his time with the Chiefs, Brown played for the Baltimore Ravens and the Arizona Cardinals. Brown was selected as the 25th overall pick in the 2019 NFL Draft after back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons at the University of Oklahoma. Pausing this news just to say that if you want YouTube to keep recommending the latest Chiefs Kingdom news to you, it's very important that you leave a like on this video. Thanks. Now let's get back to the news. Chiefs urged to sign top free agent. Tackle the Kansas City Chiefs have already taken steps to rectify the offensive line after it struggled throughout the 2024-25 campaign. On Wednesday, the team sent Joe Thuney to the Chicago Bears for a 2026 4th-round pick, opening up space to sign a new veteran ahead of free agency on March 12th. General Manager Brett Veach has a plan that he wants to see play out. We're still going to continue to look there and try to come up with something, Veach said last week at the NFL Combine via Nate Taylor of The Athletic. We're going to exhaust as much time and whatever resources we have. I just want to make sure you're investing resources on a good player Not just investing resources just to say we addressed the roster need. The Chiefs allowed a pressure on 11. 3 of pass plays, the NFL's worst rate per Zoltan Budeh of Pro Football Reference. The tackle spot now becomes the greatest concern as a former Baltimore Ravens star lineman would instantly fit the bill. The Chiefs are focusing on Patrick Mahomes' protection and recharging the ground game in the 2025-26 campaign. Stanley will most likely require around a 2-year, $40 million contract, but the 9-year veteran might be worth the investment. Not talked about a lot, but I don't know if another player has had a better free agency year than Ronnie Stanley. Chase Daniel, the former NFL quarterback, said recently on an episode of Scoop City, the podcast he hosts with the Athletics NFL Insider. Diana Rossini, he had a great year. Here's what I want to happen. Go to the Kansas City Chiefs. You promised, and you did this after Super Bowl LV Veach. You went out and solidified that offensive line even more. Get your guy and make sure you protect the franchise, and that franchise is Patrick Mahomes. Thankworthy Kansas City Chiefs fans erupt following massive $11 million deal for former first-round pick. The Kansas City Chiefs have had a wild start to the second weekend of March. On Saturday, news emerged that rookie wide receiver sensation Xavier Worthy had been arrested the night before for endangering a family member. Worthy's run-in with the law comes just 1 year after fellow pass catcher Rashee Rice found himself in hot water for causing a multi-car collision resulting in at least 4 injuries. Just hours after the Worthy news broke, Kansas City and another. One of their receivers struck a 1-year deal. Marquise Hollywood Brown, who appeared in just 2 regular season games in 2024, will return to the Chiefs on a 1-year, $11 million deal. Brown, the 25th overall pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, suffered a broken collarbone during the preseason last year. He caught 9 passes for 91 yards in limited action. Nevertheless, with Brown inking a deal on the heels of Worthy's arrest, many fans took to social media to share their thoughts. Kansas City Chiefs fans stunned by newest deal. The Kansas City Chiefs will run it back with wide receiver Hollywood Brown in 2025. In 2024, Brown played just 2 regular season games after suffering a broken collarbone during the preseason. 2025 will mark his 2nd straight season playing under a 1-year deal. His best season came in 2021 while a member of the Baltimore Ravens, catching 91 passes for 1,008 yards and 6 touchdowns. His signing comes on the same day the Chiefs released a statement surrounding the arrest of fellow wide receiver Xavier Worthy. Worthy was arrested on Friday night and faces a criminal charge of assault against a family or household member by impeding their breathing or circulation. He could also face a suspension from the NFL, independent of any legal issues. Additionally, the NFL could suspend Rashee Rice for his arrest last offseason. With the prospects of Rice and Worthy missing the 2025 season on suspension, many fans believe the Brown deal is a direct correlation. And now, Chiefs fan, I want to hear from you. What's your opinion on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I don't know if you know this, but your opinion matters a lot for Chiefs. I'll be back any moment with more Chiefs Kingdom news.